And stay out of that casino. I know y'all been to the casino now. Stay out of there. You may as well be a crackhead. The casino will make you a crackhead. Because all you try to do is win your money back. That's all you want is your money back. You been there 40 hours. What you trying to do? Win my money back. Losing hurts. And they got more money than you, so it's a setup. You know what I mean? That's when you know you shouldn't be gambling. When you be talking to yourself about stuff you should have did with the money. After you lost it all. But only low enough so you can hear it. I shouldn't even been gambling in the first place, man. If I would have been gambling, this would have never happened to me, man. I should just went on home, gave my baby mama what she said she wanted. I shouldn't even been gambling in the first place, man. You say something, I ain't say nothing. It'd be 2 weeks later after you lost. You'd be washing dishes. You be at the house washing dishes. I shouldn't even been gambling in the first place, man. If I would have been gambling, this would have never happened to me, man. I should just went on home, gave my baby mom what she said she wanted. I shouldn't even been gambling in the first place, man. The police pull you over. Ah, you got your proof of insurance and registration? What are you doing driving so fast? I shouldn't even been gambling in the first place, man. If I would have been gambling, this would have never happened to me, man. I should just went on home, gave my baby mom what she said she wanted. I shouldn't even been gambling in the first place. Oh, that's so funny to me. My grandma told me I had to get out. You're gonna have to get out of here. You grown. I said, Grandma, I didn't take you to the doctor. You got to get out of here. You grown. Where you gonna live? I said, I shouldn't even been gambling in the first place, Grandma. If I would have been gambling.
So I'm working a lot, and I went through a period of time where I was writing in town, I was doing other things, but now I'm going on the road again. I do a lot of the casinos, you know, because, well, I'm candy to the seniors. And I like the Hispanic people. I'm dulce to the homies. Okay, but I go to the casinos and it reminds me so much of my family because when I used to do the casinos all the time, my parents would always come see me because my mom loves to gamble because she can't seem to spend the money fast enough just with regular shopping. And yeah, my mom's doing great. She really is. You do know that the mean one lives the longest. You know that, don't you? All right, sorry if you had to hear about that from me. And yeah, my mom's really mean. How can I describe this? I did lose my dad a few years ago. Well, I didn't lose him. I know exactly where he is. But he would be so unhappy if I didn't make a joke about his passing because this was a funny, funny guy. He would see a pregnant woman and go, oh, you took seriously something that was poked at you only in fun. My dad and I talked about everything, even before we got, he got sick or anything like that. We talked about everything. And my sister and I used to tell him, if you die and leave us with Mother, we will kill ourselves to kill you again, okay? But so my dad would come up to the casinos, my mom and dad, and my mom would be gambling. My dad and I would go to the movies. We had the best time. However, we went to a movie once where there was a naked scene. Now, I don't care what you do for a living. Talk dirty to strangers. You want your family to love and respect you, and I really am a nice girl. I am. I was a virgin until I was 20, and again until I was 23. Not as funny when you lived it. And so we're watching this movie. A man is having a naked midnight snack with two women, all right? One's lying on her back with sushi on her tummy, not even moving to the side. I was angry. The other woman's sitting there naked, crouching. The guy takes his cup of sake, dips the woman's nipple in it, leans over, licks it off. I'm sitting there next to my dad. I'm not looking at him. He's not looking at me. It's the longest moment of silence in cinematic history, all right? And then out of absolutely nowhere, my dad yells out, "Man, that's living." And the movie was pretty much over for me, all right? Thank you very much. That's my part of the show.
And we all know the other stereotype. You think Indians are all making millions on casinos. Not true. I owe my casino money. Went and played some blackjack last week. That little Vietnamese blackjack dealer. Yeah, her name was Soon You Lose. People always treating you different. I'm working in Reno, Nevada at a club. The housekeeping at the hotel found I was native. The next day, the lady come knocking on my door. She's like, and people always ask if I'm offended by the tomahawk chop. I'm like, I don't care, as long as you know my native folks doing the wave when you lose at an Indian casino. Tomahawk chop. What? No other group has to put up with that, right? No other group has. You wouldn't go to a Reno Rabbi's game and see them doing the circumcision chop. Cleveland Kamikaze game, have big old foam chopsticks doing bonsai. People walk up to you, you're native. They'll ask, they'll say this one. This is my favorite. Oh, I'm part Indian too. You can tell by my high cheekbones. You wouldn't walk up to a Chinese guy, hey, I'm part Chinese too. You can tell by my high math scores. Hey, I'm part Jamaican. You can tell by my high THC level. For the record, I do not smoke weed. I do not want to be known as a token Indian. Hey, we all got that one pot smoker friend that believes weed will solve any world problem, right? That's my cousin. He's like, come on, Mark, if the Palestinians and the Israelis would just get together and smoke a fat one, there'd be peace in the Middle East. No, dude, if the Palestinians and the Israelis got together and smoked a fat one, they'd go to war over the Doritos.
I went wine tasting for the first time recently. That's a big thing to do here in California. I drove home drunk from the winery, actually, because there's something about wine tasting that just makes you feel invincible. The cop pulled me over. He was like, excuse me, sir, your breath smells like wine. I was like, no, it smells like cherry and a hint of oak. Switch me around, you gotta let me breathe. Unlock the aroma. Doing comedy at a casino in Nevada recently. The casino slogan was, we have the most liberal slots in Nevada. It's like, what? How do you win at a liberal slot machine? It's not like 7-7 cherry. No, it's like Rainforest Gay Rights Prius. If you win at a liberal slot, you don't get paid out very well, though. You just get a copy of Al Gore's Inconvenient Truth. Liberal slots suck. I'm kind of liberal myself, I am. Like, for instance, the war on terror, not really doing it for me personally. I'm just not that afraid of terrorists. I don't wake up in the morning like, oh my God, we must fight terror. No, I'm 23 years old. I wake up in the morning like, oh my God, I hooked up with you. Fight terror right here. I don't have a problem with the military. They're doing their thing. But I do think if the military wants to recruit me personally, they need to do a better job. Because they had a commercial on for a while that said, you had supplies for 5 days. It's day 12. Can you handle it? No. What? Like, what's that really saying? Like, join the army and be part of bad planning. An army of one, because everyone else deserted to look for food.
Thank you very much. I wasn't even sure if I was going to make it here tonight, people. I was up in Vegas. You know, everybody loves Vegas. We all love Vegas. And yeah, but I lost all my money. And you know what really gets me upset is, you know, when you go to Vegas, all you hear, you get so excited to go to Vegas, you can't wait to go to Vegas because all you hear is, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You know what happened? I lost my money. Do you know where it's staying? In Vegas! You get pissed, you get upset. I was trying to play everything I could, you know, I was trying slot machines, ATM machines, nothing was paying out. Go. I was thinking, I figure I'm bad at blackjack. I don't understand craps. I thought I'd play roulette, right? I figure roulette, you got a 50-50 shot. You walk up, you're like, black, red, ha. They're like green. I'm like, dang it. On the table. But they want you to drink. They give you free drinks. You shouldn't do that. You should not drink and lose your money at the same time because you get upset, don't you? You ever drink a lot and lose your money? You got to walk back to Kansas? You're upset. Yeah, you'll see a table there. You'll be walking out. You'll see a table there with a bunch of coins on it. People having a good time. You're drunk. You'll walk by that table and go, Yahtzee! What? I'll be in the buffet. Shouldn't even have been there, man. I got the worst credit card debt in the world right now. If anybody has bad credit card debt. Mine is so bad that I was reading this thing now about how people are getting identity thefted, and I hope I get identity thefted. You know what I mean? Because I figure if you got bad credit and somebody identity thefts you, screw it, it's theirs now. Tag, you're it. Enjoy that Discover card, 18.9%. I do, don't you hate it, man? Because I made a mistake. I admit it. I was one of those guys, man. Like, I had 3 credit cards. I maxed them out in the span of 4 months because I'm an idiot. This is the only reason. Because here, I was thinking with all the awesome computer hackers and all the problems we're having in the world right now, I thought, hey, maybe somebody would wipe out Visa. And they haven't. I am screwed. Because think about it, people. If you had the ability to wipe out Visa and you got caught, who would convict you? You got to be convicted by a jury of your peers. 12 other people who have or have had credit card debt. That's American justice system. That's why we set it up. Screw it. You ain't going to jail. Right? You could walk into any court, man. A prosecutor could walk in, have everything, all the evidence stacked against you, man. He could have hair follicles. Bink. He could have the computer system with all your stuff on it. Shoot, he could have pictures of you at the computer. Jury to walk out of that room 10 minutes later, go, not guilty. Screw it. Let's go shopping. Come on.